What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our van build series. If you're new here, my name is Jordan, and together with my fiance Lise, we're converting this 2022 Ford Transit. Travel here in a few months. We're getting close to the finish line. If you saw the last episode, we did get the walls up. It is looking good, so it's starting to look like a camper van. We also installed the Scopema seat sent to us by Swivel shop. Shout out to them. There is a discount code in the description if you're looking to pick one up yourself. This week we're going to be tackling Casework. Alright, so a little side thing that I've been doing. Got the water tank framed out and got a bunch of lights installed. Got those wired up. Drilled a hole in the roof. Got the wires running through. Gonna get the switches today. I think I can go ahead and wire up a lot of stuff because we did get the outlets in the wall. A couple on this side. Got a dual right there. One up here, and we'll get a couple on this side. But where are you? Dang. So seamless, it blended in. We're gonna have a few more outlets, but everything else is going on the Casework. Let's get into it. We got 3/4 inch for the Casework. I think we're gonna do 1/2 inch for the upper cabinets. Yeah, we just gotta make a bunch of cuts. So we got the passenger side casework completed. At least the framing of it. We do have to obviously do the drawers and the cabinets, but we're gonna go ahead and put a hole in this. We're gonna wire through, and then we're gonna mount this to the wall because I do want to make sure everything is secure. Alright, so I built this casework yesterday and something looked off because I put 2 feet on this side and there's like no space to move. Brought the stove down, put it in place, and as you can see, it's severely off. You get a close-up of that? Measure twice, cut once. Alright guys, day 2. Put the stove in, look at this. Yeah, so I actually haven't got much done today. Did this yesterday. And then I put the stove in, and it was like 5 inches too long. Then I took off 5 inches, and then somehow it was 6 inches on one side, 7 inches on the other. So I had to kind of piece it together. You can kind of see it with the wood filler. But I think I'm gonna put a 1/4 inch panel over that to hide everything. And then right now I'm working on the wall between the driver's seat and the shower. So we're gonna get this in today. We'll get the sliding panels in today, and hopefully we can get some other stuff done. It is daylight saving, so it's still light outside. It's nice. I gotta make this curve in the wall for this wall. I don't have a scribe tool, so I kind of made this piece of wood, drilled a hole through it, has a pin in it. I'm just gonna use this to kind of follow this curve. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out, but good to go. Very good. Let's go cut it and see what happens. There it is. I did realize that, so we were going for like a 2-foot wall right behind the driver's seat just to be in line with all the casework that's going along the driver's side. I didn't even take account the curve and the wall. I'm gonna have to add a piece to this, which is fine. I'll just pocket screw them together, and then I'll fill it with wood filler. Got the shower button up against that wall. I could start measuring how much space we have for the countertop now that we know exactly where the shower is going to be placed. All right, I'm gonna get this actually secured to the wall, and then I'm gonna start on the driver's side casework. All right guys, layout's coming together. Pretty much have everything in here that is gonna be in here. 40-gallon water tank right here. So obviously we got the stove on this side with the 3-top burner. Have a small 1-foot countertop that extends down. Then on this side we're gonna have a 18 by 18 sink. All countertop is gonna extend all the way down. It's gonna flip up this way to create another wall for the shower. We're gonna have our fridge down here. We really wanted the same comforts that we have now. We have the stove, we have the 40-gallon water tank, 24 by 40 inch shower, 400 amp hours of battery. For the space that we have, I feel like we've used it really well. Because we could have cut back, we could have got like a small countertop, like burner. We could have got a smaller shower, could have got a smaller fridge, could have got a smaller sink. So I feel like we're not really sacrificing anything. So it's gonna be nice, turn out good. All right guys, we're back. Obviously I got this built last time. We're gonna go ahead and secure it to the wall. I picked up some extremely long bolts, drilled my holes. That way we don't have to worry about anything sliding around or falling off. With this being secured the way it is, if we were to get into a wreck or something, God forbid, we don't have to worry about this stuff coming off. I mean, that could hold the whole thing. Yeah, so moving forward, it's gonna be a lot of intimate angles just because everything's starting to get tight in here. We're adding everything. I think I showed y'all last time, but ow, this is how it's coming along. I gotta get that divider wall in first, that way everything lines up based off of that. So we get this wall mounted first. Already got the pocket holes in the back. Yeah, we gotta line this up before we line everything else up because this has to be square with the ground. So this went into the overhead, and then these will go into the wall to secure that. Worked out too because we actually put some framing right back there. I didn't plan that out, it just worked. You know, it's kind of crazy when things just kind of work out and you don't even plan for it. When we frame out the shower and we tie this in, all this will be tied together, so I don't really think I have to worry about that right here. But the seam between the shower and the wall is actually really good. So we're okay with this. Then we have our tracks behind here. All right guys, we're on the last day of casework. We got everything in. As far as lower stuff goes, I do have to make the upper cabinets, and it won't be the doors and like the drawers. It's just gonna be the framing of the stuff. So yeah, right now I'm framing out the shower pan. We're gonna tie that back to the casework that holds the fridge and also the wall that divides the driver from the cab area. So I'm gonna knock this out and then I'm gonna get on the upper cabinets. Alright guys, so we didn't get the upper cabinets in, but I feel like we made some really good progress this week. We got all the lower stuff in, well the framing. We do have to add like cabinets and doors and slides and all that stuff. But we got the framing in, we got it tied back and secured to the structure of the van. I think everything's coming along really good. And it's clean for once, look at that. I know y'all think I can't clean, but I promise I can. Might not look like it, everything I touch is just messy and lost and stuff like that. But, I mean, look, there's a shower pan here. Literally anything I could fit in here while I was working on the van was in here. Now, it's in that bucket. I don't know if you can see it. So bad at this vlogging thing. That bucket on the right with all the blue stuff hanging out. We got everything tied into the structure. Look at that. And look at the stove. What if we wreck? What do you think's gonna happen? Nothing. Say you're like driving and you hit a bump. Okay? It's not going anywhere. Say you're driving, you run off the road a little bit. Not going anywhere. Say you wreck. Say someone hits you from the side. The van goes up like 70 degrees, falls back down. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's turned out really good. We're really happy with it. And yeah, how many times am I gonna say yeah? We secured everything really well. I don't think there's gonna be any issues in the future. But yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because it will not be long till this is done and we're on the road. We'll catch you in the next one.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go